Baby, who do you think that you fucking with better than me? You the Lulu, you think.
Swagger. Hey. I can't find my video. Y'all on my live, that mean I'm live. So where my live? Lucky I can't cuss right now. We going down in this mother. Good morning, squad. Jesus. Everybody talented. God dang. Swagger low, Lou from the Lou. B Twizzy. Bimmy been at work. He been working now. I've been so good. Salute to all the niggas who don't tell. Let's go. Hey. Got that monster. I'm not sponsored, but I need that sponsorship Yeah. We're gonna let it run CS2 back and then we're gonna get right to it. It's a lot to get to. Yeah, that. Bimmy went out bad. Nah, Bimmy. Cream tank. What y'all niggas thought? Niggas only snitched on the West Coast? No, they snitching everywhere, baby. Snitching is global. Every time I go live, we gonna start it off with the Pop Smoke. Rest in peace to Pop. You gotta do the Pop Smoke dance, baby. Yeah, there. Welcome to Stand on the Media. Damn, it feel good to be live with y'all. Salute to y'all, man. Welcome to Stand on the Media. Salute to the squad, man. Salute to the team. Salute if you're new to the channel. Salute to everybody across the world, global. Salute to y'all. Set for the rats, though. We ain't messing with the rats. You're not messing with the rats, no vermin. No, not doing the mouse traps with peanut butter on it no more. None of that. We stand away from the rats. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Listen, I used to like Bimmy. You know? I don't know him personally. I don't know. I just know whenever CS2 back come to your defense, we already know what that represents. We know what that means. Let's stop acting like we don't know this shit already. When he come to your defense, yeah, that nigga told. That nigga ratted. That's why I say, bro, don't ever come to my defense. Ever. I'm saying it right now on the record. I will never ask that nigga for help. Ever. Oh, it's still going. I'm like, okay. Got to make sure that massage chair is massaging. You know what I'm saying? You know? Nigga just look young. Salute to the squad, man. No rodents allowed, man. Pest. And then he had the nerve to have an artist that put out a song called Pest Control. God damn, that's crazy. I just put that math ain't mathing, but I just put that math together. This is my question, though, right? I wonder, I don't think the game, I think the game knows now. Obviously, that's why they lined the nigga up at the Novo. But I don't think the game knew. I really don't think that the game knew. I don't know why. I just feel like either the game lied to, this is how I look at it. Either the game knew all along, but didn't give a damn, right? Because it ain't hurting him, or he just found out. And the reason why he lined him up that day because of what he found out in that civil RICO. See that you know what I mean? It could play either way, in my opinion. Either he lined that nigga up that night because of what he found out in that civil RICO, and that was payback for that, or all of that, all of the above, one of the two. I just can't see. But then again, I don't know, bro. Like, how do you not know? Like, how do you be next to that nigga all that time and not at least look at him as suspect? Like, really, though? And then, don't let me start on Blueface. Um, man, listen, man. I don't believe nothing no more. Only thing I believe in is the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus. Everything else is just up in the air for me. In aliens, I do believe in UFOs and shit. Although, salute to the Ghost Scandalous Los Angeles TV. He dropped a great video yesterday. Y'all should go check it out about that racist dude, the Kirk guy. How that shit looked crazy. How the dot moved from the chest to the neck and hoo-wee. Man, listen, this is a scary place. This is a scary place. If I can ever get the money to get to Mars or Jupiter where the people appear to be more stupider, I think I'll go. I'll take my chances out there with the stupider people. Because this shit out here is nasty work is all I'm saying. Yeah, the game, because think about it. How they socked on 40 Glock that day. I don't know if all of y'all know what really happened that day. I know for a fact what happened that day because I had people that was actually at that pool party. I wasn't there. I wasn't invited. I didn't know nothing about it. But I knew people that were actually there. They had guns on 40 Glock, bro. You think 40 Glock was just gonna sit there and just let that man punch on him without throwing a single punch back? Are you serious? Come on, man. I hear that from people that are not from this coast, that are from the outside, the outskirts. They say that. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't know no better. But 40 Glock would not sit there. And I don't even, I can care one way or the other about him, to be honest with you. But I know for a fact 40 Glock is not just going to sit there and let the game punch on him without no type of consequence or repercussions behind it. Not even throwing a punch. My people say that they hit the people behind the scenes that you did not see. They had them things on them the whole time. And before that camera come on, told him, nigga, you try anything stupid, they was going to pop his ass. They was going to pop his stupid ass. That's what I was told. But, whatever. But when all that happened, and then it was put out for the world to see, the game didn't get nothing. I mean, it was a civil suit or whatever, but I'm not really mad at 40 Glock, though, for the civil suit. It's a damned if you do, damned if you don't type of thing with CS2 Back, man. CS2 Back is anointed by the feds, right? They protect that man at every step of the way because he's been able to get past barriers that I don't think no one else has, right? He is deeply immersed into our culture by pretending to be something that he's not. And he's knee deep in it. And he's been able to place plants all throughout it. Hamburger, cheeseburger, chuck, plant. Ghost, plant. That entire 100 side that is on his stage that has the mods and they're part of the team and part of the unit, the Dreyuses and all those. Just plants, just pieces to the puzzle. And he's been able to plant those little pieces all the way, all around. And he's been very successful doing it so far. So he's anointed by the feds. The feds love him, They love and hate him at the same time. I do believe two things can be true at the same time. I believe there's agencies out there that really, really love the guy. And then there's agencies out there that can't stand the guy because he's fucking up whatever CIs or informants that they may have that they're placing. And it's just a nasty game of who can expose who first. because clearly somebody wants that nigga exposed because they gave the information to the rooster. Salute to the rooster. Lil Woody waiting for that moment. And I ain't mad at him. I know I want to see it drop so bad because I know he got it. I know Lil Woody got it. Lil Woody not a bluffer to me. I'm sorry, I could be wrong, but I don't see Lil Woody as a bluffer. And I think whatever he has the smoke and mother and gun. Oh yeah, but he's gonna wait for the right moment to drop that bitch. That part. As he should. Get paid. These niggas out here playing with your life, your voice, and your likeness. Shit. Nigga. Play smarter, not harder. If you're gonna play the game, you gotta play the keeps, you gotta play all the way. These niggas ain't playing fair. You gotta understand that. And play it the way you're supposed to play it, the right way. Gangland Game in the building. What's up, my guy? You're what it do, my people. Salute, family. Salute. Salute to the whole Chizat, man. I don't know if you already heard this already. I didn't listen to it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't listen to it. I was doing other shit yesterday. I really didn't really get into it and all that. The title of Top Media is what really grabbed my attention because why is that doing? Oh, that's why. Okay, my bad. The title is what called me because of what he said. He said, "Yeah, Sam. Oh, this ain't it. Where I put that video? Right here. Here it go. Right here. Because the way he titled it, WACK100 destroys Bimmy for being a CI for 40 years, confronts and presses Bimmy. Bimmy responds. That's what his title was. The little bit that I did see, I just seen Wack doing his normal setup. You know, I've been defending the guy, you know, all this time. You know, I didn't know. I just been defending him, but then what came across my desk, you know, I don't know if I can defend it. Let me call him because I like Bimmy. I don't got no problems with Bimmy. I defend the guy. I've been in the guy corner, and you know that bullshit he do. You know, so I didn't see him destroy Bimmy. I didn't see him confront Bimmy. I know Bimmy was on the phone. I don't know. So maybe there's something to this that I don't know. Let's watch it together, though, man. How everybody doing, though, man? Happy Friday, first of all. First and foremost, salute to everybody, man, and happy Friday. My man said in the group chat today, man, it's payday for some people and it's not for others. But, you know, it's Friday, though. You know, no matter how you slice that cake, it's still Friday. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if you're in Cali right now, but Jesus Christ, it was cold this morning. Yes, it was cold. Colder than your ex, and you need somewhere to stay, and you calling her as the last resort. Cold as shit, bro. She's not letting you in. That's how cold it was this morning. That's why I had to double zip it up. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. But anyway, we're going to get to this content, though, man. Makes me feel... Yeah, man. Hey, man, look. I been said Bimmy told. I been said that. Before, when I was saying I don't think he did it, he wasn't aligned with Wack. I heard 50 speak highly of him. I resort into him. Like, that's who, when it come to all New York shit, who's a snitch who ain't? I look to see what, I be in the cut looking at 50 page, like, let me see what 50 gonna say. Let me see what this nigga 50 on it. Let me see what this nigga 50 gonna do. Yeah, 50 ain't saying nothing. I'm nervous. I'm suspect. 50 come out and say, nah, okay, he good. 50 no. If any nigga know, 50 know. 50 be knowing. So, you know, 50 went silent. He went silent after a while. I said, oh, shit. Now 50 went silent on Bimmy. Oh, shit. It must be some truth to it. Then I seen him line himself with this nigga. Game over. He did some telling. And now this is Wack and the Preem exposing them. We all know the play. We know how this shit go.
Under oath, just to try to arrest me. James.
Yes, he was part of the Supreme team. He was that nigga. He was one of them niggas. He was one of them. I don't know if he was a hitter. That I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I know he was a go-getter. He got to that bag. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, I done heard 50 come out and speak highly of him a few times, especially when Big U did his you know that podcast, that documentary thing, when he did that. And you know, Bimmy was making his rounds, and I just remember 50, speaking in high regards to Bimmy in a way though, but he still was kind of like he knew something. It's crazy because now that I run that shit in my head, it's like, damn, something was out about when 50 spoke about Bimmy. It was like he acknowledged the love that Bimmy gave him and what Bimmy was saying, but that's all he would do. That's all he would go. He wouldn't go no further than just that. As if 50 knew, like 50 knew that the nigga from Big Meech was a rat. Like he knew about the whole story with Cuffy and all that. He knew all that. But 50, like, I'm gonna get to the bag. We gonna get to the bag. You know what I'm saying? What you eat don't make me ish. But the moment you try to play with me, now the world gonna know you're a rat. You know what I'm saying? I think it's one of them ordeals. As long as Bimmy, keep it respectful, I think 50 might, because 50 got some level of something for the nigga. But I'm pretty sure if the if if the moment presents itself, 50 will expose this nigga too.
Bimmy Andy has been a CI for over 40 years. Bimmy is the CI they described in this search warrant affidavit. Bimmy is the CI they described in this search warrant affidavit to try to arrest me. James Bimmy Andy has been a CI for over 40 years.
Now, but heavy promo has hit the net. Shout out to Prince. I believe that's his work, along with the support of Supreme. I think I might have posted a promo maybe a week ago or so. I posted another clip of me and Prince having a conversation. Did well over 100K on the channel.
Don't nobody care about your numbers, man. Them influctuate numbers, nigga. Those over exaggerated, over exuberated ass numbers that you be paying and manipulating the system. Boy, we know what you be over there doing. But do me a favor though. Show me some real love. Hit that like button like you like something. I need to get in that algorithm bad. I'm over here trying to get back into it bad. I'm on the move though. Trust me. I'm on the move. Let's go.
Y'all go check it out. But over the last day or so,
I got Lydia outside. We're gonna do some recording while I finish up my yard work.
Lipstick and eyelashes, bust down lace and sunglasses.
Bruh.
there was a clip released. And this clip directly accused Bimmy of being a rat. This clip directly accused Bimmy of being a rat. And actually, 1 second, y'all. Bear with me. 1 second, 1 second. All right, back at y'all. Forgive me for that. But this clip accused Bimmy of being a rat.
And you know what? I'm sorry. Y'all way more advanced than me with this shit, man. Cause, I try just to not overthink about this shit after I'm done with it. But it just dawned on me. Crazy. Big U, they say, just recently tore up the visiting room because he found out, maybe allegedly, that some people really close to him might have got down on him. Bimmy was around way back when to check in the whole shit. Him and That makes sense why the picture of him and Big U. Okay. Oh. So all the dots are starting to connect here. Interesting. So Bimmy been working. He was working on Big U, him and WACK. WACK was defending him because he knew the work that he was doing on Big U. This shit is interesting, bro. This is nasty, bro. This whole circle is nasty. Whole bunch of rats and informants, man. He won. I believe for sure he got out on Big U.
And
I believe that.
we all heard
He
it.
got out on Big U for sure.
And
They
it
all
was
been working together. All been working together. I don't know if Prince knows it. I don't know if the Preem team know that WACK is really an informant. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But that's how they play. They play a dirty, 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 dirty game. But I know for a fact that Bimmy and WACK is working, and they've been knowing each other been working, and they was probably tag team off the ropes on Big U and all type of shit. And now it seems like the Preem team is finally I don't know. It's like this little hidden secret that everybody know, but it's like, nigga, long as you do right, I ain't gonna expose you. But the moment you do something you ain't supposed to do, I need to tap that ass. That's what it is given. Like everybody really, they all know. Everybody know where everybody working, what everybody doing. But long as you play ball, we ain't gonna expose you. You know what I'm saying? This shit is diabolical. Super Dub Nation is in the building. Let's go though.
It's a very confusing clip. First of all, me and Prince are in talks and conversation to conduct business, and I know Bimmy. And those of you know, for the last year and a half or so, I've kind of been the one kind of fighting for Bimmy in this situation when it
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
came to Harlem Legend, Zip with the Drip, 050 China. A lot of the New Yorkers been like kind of crucifying Bimmy or attempting to do so.
What is always in this nigga's throat? I have never heard a nigga drink like. Let me see something. Did y'all hear all that loud ass, lumpy ass? Let me see. Was it loud like his? Please let me know in the comment section, because that nigga throat is surround sound. Pause.
With paperwork that we was able to debunk, paperwork we was
I
able to
never
show
met a nigga
that
with a surround sound throat.
there's nothing
Pause.
really there to say Bimmy is a rat or a confidential informant. But this time I found myself in a rock and a hard place. Okay, WACK.
Man, I ain't gonna do
You
it.
just heard what you heard.
I ain't even gonna do it.
You've been on the line with Prince, but you and Bimmy have been friends for well over 2 decades. Let's go back in.
Megan Davis is in the chat. Salute to the beautiful Megan Davis. Salute to you, Queen. I'm coming to get that play too. Yeah, I ain't forgot about that play, girl. I need that play. You know? Fred Mack is in the building, man. Salute to Fred Mack. You know what I'm saying? Dankling UFO is in the building. The ball's throws. Oh, you got that, boy. That is. Yeah, I ain't doing this with y'all. I ain't doing this shit with y'all today. Nope.
And review.
Nope. Salute.
What was said.
He goes away on conspiracy charges. He had been arrested and prosecuted based on a search of a premises that he was in. These were dirty cops who were working with a dirty, blind CI. but now the federal government was picked. And, he goes away on.
So,
Man, salute to Megan Davis. Bloody Main in the building too. Salute to Bloody Main, but salute to Megan Davis, man. She said I got 2 plates coming today. She cooking smothered turkey wings, rice, cabbage, candy yams, and sweet cornbread muffins. I'm gonna need you to jump in my back chat on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Man, I need a plate, a 2, a 3, because all that sound good. I'm tired of being the only person cooking. You know what I'm saying? Salute to Fan West TV in the building. Salute, King. Salute, King. I'm just saying, man. You need to let me know how can I get them plates ASAP.
that's Supreme. This is a promo from a clip from the Supreme Truth, and that's Supreme openly saying that Bimmy has been a CI for 40 years. That goes back to 1985. And people say, well, why is he saying 40 years? Well, it was a raid that happened in 1985. I wasn't there for the raid. Supreme was there for the raid. Supreme saying Supreme is saying Bimmy. How can I put this? He's saying he was there but left. He's saying it was 4 people there and he left, and whoever the CI is allegedly told law enforcement that he was just there. So Supreme is saying, based on his knowledge, that he knows who left, it had to be Bimmy. The paperwork's in the chat. Is this paperwork?
This game, you're not ready for it.
It's in the chat. We're gonna comb through it, but I called Bimmy. Yo, let's subscribe. Let's get them thumbs up. Let everybody know we're in here going up. Is Bimmy a rat? First of all, let's ask ourselves what constitutes a rat. What constitutes a rat is anybody that gives information involved in the criminal act on anybody other than themselves. That's a rat. You have people that just directly rat on you, and you have working rats. Working rats are people like,
Yeah, we know it. We know what you are, a working rat. Salute to Giving Light 706 is in the building. Somebody else I seen pull up, I thought. Was it Lou from the Lou? Salute to Lou from the Lou. I think that was it. All right, let's go.
Brick Baby, who get caught with a shooting in 2022.
Why are you speaking
Don't
of
go to
Brick?
jail.
What Brick got
Get
to do
caught
with
with an
this?
AK and 2 guns and 100-some rounds of ammunition. Get let out of jail.
What? Do I gotta say it or y'all gonna say it? What in what happened in Wheeler, Texas? What happened to that case? It just poofed in the interest of justice.
Jail 2023. No court date. No
Salute to Michael Brown. Michael Brown is in the building. Salute to Michael Brown. Salute to you, my guy.
ankle monitor. Free to roam around the country because you're
up.
letting your phone be tracked and
Golly.
be recorded as you're guiding law enforcement to other people. And then once they get up on them, they surveillance them, use what you gave them to come in with warrants, arrest them, put them in a situation when they're looking at 10 to 20, offer them 5 to 10, they take the deal, they never know what happened. That's a working rat. And they roam the streets picking up intel. Some get paid. You can Google. They pay these guys between 85 and 90,000 a year in all the different states. And some get let out because they have a case hanging over their head and they're turning people in and feeding them police information. So when the time comes that they do pick them up, Instead of them looking at 30, 40 years, as Brick Baby would be looking at if he was really looking at the time, uh, guns, ammunition, uh, threats to unalive people, pointing firearms at people on camera, firing firearms in parking lots. Man, you got 5 prior convictions. Anybody that did fair time will tell you, based upon his prior history, him being an active gang member, they got visual guns on you on no jumper, which they caught you with the next day. With all that going on, Daddy gave his ass 25, 30, 40 years all day. But this ain't about Brick Baby. This is about Bimmy. So today,
Here we go with the hate shit in the chat with the eyes and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody just zap those eyes up out of here, please. Salute to those eyes, though. You can just keep coming with your accounts, different accounts. We just gonna zap you out of here. We don't even entertain that goofy shit. So but if you want to keep doing it, keep doing what you do. We just gonna keep zapping.
I called Bimmy. Said, Bimmy, you see what's going on.
Salute to Mike Brown in the chat. Salute to Mike Brown is in the chat, man. Salute to the queen, man. Salute to the queen, man. Salute to the queen, man. Salute to you. Appreciate you. Let's go.
Sometimes I feel I'm out of place, but this time I've been the one defending you, and I don't know how to defend you with this unless you tell me the story.
Nailed it.
No bullshit, bro.
So I had a conversation with Bimmy. Let me probably say some things about Supreme that has never been said.
Did you know that in Texas, rifles can be carried in public without a license? Whereas in Florida, no open carrying.
And apparently in Texas, you can get pulled over with a whole bunch of weapons and ammunition in your shit, and weed in your car and all that shit, and you can get off in the interest of justice. So, you know, fun facts. Oh, hold up. Bloody Man said, stand on the media. My Clubhouse run is over before it started. Too many haters. Yo, Clubhouse is a weird place, bro. My bet, the only advice I can give somebody, because it's how I did it, it worked for me. I started my own shit. I did my own shit. So I ran it my way. You know what I'm saying? And I watched, like, for a week how everybody else would run their rooms, how they moderated, what was the idea of it. And I just adjusted. I learned, took little pieces here and there, and I just applied it to how I wanted to structure it. So, Straight No Chaser is still on Clubhouse. If you go listen to the replays from like way when I first started to, you know, to more recent, you will see that we ran our shit way different, and it was more respect and integrity and the type of content that we ran. We ran titles that are dinner table conversation, shit that everyday people are dealing with in their real lives. You know what I mean? Like I pull from personal experience, shit that I've been through in real time within my marriage, and did titles on that. We talked about race, we talked about everything, but we did actual content. Not that goofy shit that you see on there that for entertainment and face value or whatever you want to call it. We didn't do that type of content for the most part. And then we just enjoyed each other's company. We was creative. You just got to go check me out. Go check out my earlier replays, man. Just check us out, man. We had fun with it. So, you know, Clubhouse is hit and miss. Nowadays it's watered the fuck down. It's not fun no more. The feds the feds already been on there, but they really on there now. So I just go in there to observe. I don't even talk on there no more.
You get what I'm saying? So let me get this audio. And we're gonna
Retired troll. Salute to you, my guy. Salute to you. Salute to you, my guy.
go to this audio. Me questioning Bimmy today about the allegations. 1 second.
I was like, what the just happened?
This is a 29-minute audio of James Bimmy Atney, of me having a conversation with him about what Supreme had to say. For those of y'all just getting in here, let's run it back.
And, he goes away on conspiracy charges. He had been arrested and prosecuted based on a search of a premises that he was in. These were dirty cops who were working with a dirty, lying CI. Sergeant Foster and Myron Cherry both lied under oath just to try to arrest me. James Bimmy Atney has been a CI for over 40 years. Bimmy is the CI they described in this search warrant affidavit and lies that two people were kidnapped and beaten and near death. It was a lie. When they did.
Okay, that's what Supreme had to say about Bimmy. It came out of his mouth. That's what he said. Now, we got to go back to what Bimmy has to say about these allegations. Let's let her rip. Yo, Bimmy. Yo, what's up, what? Listen, we look like we back at the. I ain't gonna say we back in the fire because it ain't never fire because it ain't no truth to what's been going on because ain't none of us seen any documentation. You know, our last trip around with this shit, it was the affidavit with the attorneys and it was this and it was that and we proved all that to be BS and it wasn't tied and associated with you. Now, I guess this Supreme Truth is coming out, some type of documentary, and there's promo clips floating around of Supreme himself, right, out his mouth, right, saying that this agent was crooked and that Bimmy was a CI in this situation. Now, when I'm reading the paperwork, I don't see your name, and we're going to go over that myself later on. But there's a description of something in there that says, while conducting whatever type of drug business or whatever, it was 4 people or whatever, I guess, in the room. One of the people left. That person contacted the whoever his handler was as a CI, told them that they were doing whatever drug activity, and there was a couple people tied up, allegedly, I guess, in the spot. That detective then said, well, we got to move on that now. This CI says, if you move on it now, they're going to know it's me. They say, I guess it's people in jeopardy. We got to move on it now. Supreme is saying the person that left that location was you. This is why he's calling you what he's calling you. So do you recall this incident? Was you there? Was you around? Or what? Let me tell you something. I recall one incident, right, that we was in a house in 223 in Linden Boulevard, right? It was about 10 of us, not 4, 10. Okay. The other house had 4 people, right? That another dude, my man Don Lou, got raided in. They had 4 people. I'm in the house. I'm trying to go to the mall with one of the individuals. He said, nah. Prince said, nah, you stay here. You got to watch them. He told me I got to sit there and watch them bag up. As he told me. I stayed there. I sat on the floor with my shirt open. I got on the phone with a girl. And I'm talking to her. Next thing you know, my little man, Judge, he runs across me. Right? He runs across me. I'm like, yo, man, stop running in the house. You see what the fuck's going on? They doing? He said, the police outside. I go to the window, I see all the cars, I run to the back. Me, Demo, Brad, it was a color bus. Them niggas home. They'll tell you. Same story. I give them the phone. They home. We all ran to the back. So my man looked at the back window because we were jump the window, and I said, yo, jump. He said, no, nigga, you jump. So I look out the window to jump. I see the police with a flashlight and his gun up. I said, yeah, jump.
I said, oh, shit. Next thing you know, they kicked in the door. Boom. They came in. My man in the closet hiding. They hit him with the gun. Boom. Took him in the closet. Had me on the bed. Me and the other nigga on the bed. They handcuffed us. Started bringing us out. When they brought us out, I see Supreme on the floor. And I said, damn, we all going to jail. We had girls in there and all that. Chicks home and all that. They told the same story I'm telling you. We all leave. We all go to jail, right? Now, mind you, we in the bullpen. Preem said, play adults. Because I was the youngest one, so I was pretty young. So he said, yo, play adults, right? I wasn't going to C-74, but being I ain't going to 74, I went to C-95, right? With the guys. I put them on the phone right now, and they say the same thing. We were on the bullpen, boom, boom. They sent me the two-top. Me and my man, Born and Bing, they sent me the two-top. I was up there, boom. Next day, we all got bailed out. You know what I mean?
So what does play adults mean?
Imagine bringing your side project to life just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
Play adults. I don't know what that means.
You just said Preem told y'all to.
Oh, play adults. He said because give him the wrong age. I'm telling him I'm older, so we all can stay together.
Got you. So you said it was another time or another house where 4 people went to jail. What was you involved in that? Was you at that house?
No, well, not that. We was like that's like cross town. That's like 2 miles from where we was at. You know what I mean? They raid the houses.
Salute to my guy, Smoked Out TV. Damn, it's been a minute. Salute to my guy, Smoked Out TV. Simply talking. If you have not subscribed to my man's channel, I don't know what y'all been doing. Go subscribe to his channel, man. Reach out to him, man. Go run his numbers up. Salute to my guy, man. Appreciate you pulling up, bro. It's been a minute, man. You know, these rats, man, they coming out of everywhere, bro. Me and you used to talk about this shit, bro. Ain't it crazy where we are today? And it seemed like every day another rat or another person that was around Big U that is being alleged as shit is getting nasty out here. Now I see why he tore up that waiting room. You know what I'm saying? Cause it's a lot of people that was close to him that I know also did some telling. You know what I'm saying? This shit nasty, bro. That's why I say you can't trust nobody, you know what I mean?
Spontaneously, they raid the houses together.
Oh, so both those homes got raided at the same time.
At the same time. So the other house had 4.
Same thing that happened to WACK. WACK house got raided, and then they while his house was getting raided, and they had his wife in handcuffs where he let her take the case, or whatever happened with that. Then they had him hemmed up outside the truck, doing what they did with him while they was raiding his house. You know, same shit. You know how they get down.
Our house had like 13. Like we had a bunch of niggas in there and girls. We was working.
So was there any talks of who left? Of anybody leaving the other house with 4 people? Even though y'all got busted in the other house?
No, I don't remember about that house. I never knew nothing over there. You know what I mean? My man, he was telling me about it. He said, Bim, they didn't find nothing in the house. That's how all of them got off. All the whole house, the 4 people, they got off because they had nothing in there. The house we was in, they had some in it.
So did anybody end up doing any time for the house y'all was in?
Only Preem and Bing. Only 2 people. The rest, all of us, they let us go because they switched the case to Manhattan. They let all of us go. Not let us go, but they gave us probation.
Is this the 84, 85 case?
Yes.
So this is the 84, 85 case. So all y'all, so when he got cuffed up, you got cuffed up.
Yes.
And go ahead.
He watched him march me out. I watched him lay on the floor. You know what I'm saying? We all went to Central Park together.
You wasn't away from the location when the raid happened. None of that.
Nah, I was in the bullpen with him.
Okay, another question for you, because I just I know when people take their tongue and use it as a sword. I've had it happen to me, and out of curiosity. Okay, he's been in jail. Since he's been in jail this time around, you've had some success in the music industry. Your nephew done got big in the music industry. You had TV program you did that we all watch, the TV series. And I know our people in prison will look at these things and go to thinking like, okay, this dude is on. You know, people hear about you traveling. They see you on social media, you on the Rolls Royce, you doing your thing. Was there any type of obligation that you were committed to with Supreme while he was locked up that made that you maybe started and then stopped, or you never started? I'm trying to figure out what could have triggered him to come out 40 years later. My problem with this is he did time on the 85 case and came home, correct?
He came home and did a violation. He came home and did a 3. He came home and did a 10. Then he came home and did a 2-year violation. He came home and violated and went back.
Okay, so here's the thing. Back in those days, bodies was dropping. There was no tolerance for a lot of things. It wasn't a lot of cameras around. It wasn't a lot of things that go on today. And my psyche is saying, okay, in 85, you got caught up. This paperwork was out that gave a description of this individual. You came home. You came home and you was on the streets. Bimmy was on the streets. You started doing the business with Murder Inc. and doing little film things, whatever you was doing. Why was it, or was it Bimmy, and I just missed it, any mention that Bimmy James Atney was a CI or an informant coming from Supreme's mouth back in those days? Was there ever any mention of this?
No, not at all. In 85, you're WACK. I was in high school. I just got out of high school.
Okay. So
I don't know how.
Supreme comes home in the 90s, early 90s, 93, 94, 95. Okay.
Yeah. Now, me and Just Control. Me and Just in Control. Yeah.
Okay, so you and Just is in control while he's doing time, operating under the Supreme Team banner, right?
Yeah, I'm going to visit him, all that. Visit him, bringing him stuff, doing all type of stuff. Me, for years. I'm doing that.
Okay. So when did he go to jail on his last indictment?
Like 25 years ago, the Murder Inc. thing.
Murder Inc. thing. So let's say 2000 or whatever, 99, whatever. So 85 to 95, Supreme's doing this time. You and Just are in control in the streets. You guys operating up on the Supreme Team banner, and y'all doing whatever y'all doing. Your communication with him.
Not 95, not WACK, not 95. I stopped hustling in 92. Okay. I wasn't hustling.
When did he come home?
He came home in, I think, 92. 92 or 90. No, my number 93.
Was it
like 90, 91, something like that. 90, 91, 92.
Issues with you and Supreme when he came home off this bid that he called 85 that he's saying you a CI on? Was it any issue?
None. It was no issue. None. I had no issue with him.
So then 8 years go by and he's doing his thing, whatever, in and out, whatever he's doing, no issues. And then now, 25 years into the bid, this is the first time you're hearing on social media out of Supreme's mouth that you are a CI, or did you hear this prior to?
No. This is the first time I heard it from his mouth.
Now, we still got 20 more minutes of this. What we just established is Bimmy is saying he got up on the Supreme in 84. He was a minor. 85, police kicked in the door. They all go to jail. He said he was not away. He went to jail with Supreme from this location. He gave an address. And I'm pretty sure some people on the street that know about this. He's saying Supreme cut your 10-year bid. He was a minor. They gave him some juvenile time, a year, some probation, whatever he did. But he's saying from the years of when he got out, him and Just, then at that point was in control of the Supreme Team, whatever they was doing to hustle to make their money. So Supreme's doing a bid from 85, I guess, up into...
Training for a gold medal means running really fast.
And you have to be strong. It starts with nutrition.
Nutrition is super important for me.
She's 91, 92. Gave him 10, so that's 85, that's 5, that's 6, that's 6, 7 years, right? Never during this time did he said he's calling him an informant. He has the same paperwork we got today existed back then, right? Bimmy says he's going to the institution to visit him. Him and this dude named Justice over the organization. He said the first time he has ever heard Supreme call him this was when we just heard it, right? Right. So let's get back to it. This is getting kind of interesting. I'm wondering, why is this the first time we hearing this?
Yeah. Now, me and Just Control. Me and Just in Control. Yeah.
Okay, so you and Justice in control while he's doing time operating under the Supreme Team banner, right?
Yeah, I'm going to visit him, all that. Visit him, bringing him stuff, doing all type of stuff. Me, for years. I'm doing that.
Okay. So when did he go to jail on his last indictment?
Like 25 years ago, the Murder Inc. thing.
Murder Inc. thing. So let's say 2000 or whatever, 99, whatever. So 85 to 95, Supreme's doing this time. You and Just are in control in the streets. You guys operating up under the Supreme Team banner, and y'all doing whatever y'all doing. Your communication with him.
Not 95, not WACK, not 95. I stopped hustling in 92. Okay. I wasn't hustling.
When did he come home?
He came home in, I think, 92. 92 or 90. No, my number 98.
Was it
yeah, like 90, 91.
He's still telling it's hilarious.
Issues with you and Supreme when he came home off this bid that he called 85 that he's saying you a CI on. Was it any issue?
None.
None.
It was no issue. None. I had no issue with him.
So then 8 years go by and he's doing his thing, whatever, in and out, whatever he's doing, no issues. And then now, 25 years into the bid, this is the first time you're hearing on social media out of Supreme's mouth that you are a CI, or did you hear it prior to?
No. This is the first time I heard it from his mouth. First time.
Got you. So was there any obligations you was asked to fulfill since he's been in there this last 25?
I was asked, he was told to telling niggas, Bimmy, give me no money since I've been here. Like he told niggas that I ain't giving him a paper since he's been in jail, since he's been locked up.
Okay, is there any truth to that?
There's truth to that. No, I haven't.
See, that's exactly what I was saying, and I swear y'all know. If I listened to this before, I would tell y'all, but I haven't. But it's common sense now. You know what I'm saying? I done seen this play over and over and over. As long as Bimmy was doing what Bimmy was asked to do, everything good. The moment he didn't, they smack you. They smack you with the once you start informing, and they know it, they gonna always hang that over your head like a carrot. That's going to always keep your ass in submission. The same thing Reggie Wright was doing to CS2 back. Every time CS2 back got out of pocket, what did he do? He threw a nugget out there, letting us know that he is working. That's what these niggas do. They all know it. They all know it, man. They all know it. It's just, nigga, as long as you play right, you play fair, the world ain't going to know it. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I don't care, man. All these niggas is rats, bro. All of them.
Because I'm feeling like this. I didn't hustle too in 40 years, right? You said, whatever, 35. I ain't been in the street in 35. I'm an older man now, bro. I was 19, 20. Nigga.
So your hustle with him stopped in 92?
Yeah. No, way before then.
Well,
I wasn't hustling with him.
When he went in 85, you and Just, y'all had the streets, right? So how
we had the streets.
How much longer did y'all run to 90, from 85 to 88, 89?
Yeah, like I know I had to stop hustling. You know what I'm saying? I had to stop hustling because I started doing music at the time. I stopped, not professionally, but I started just left the streets. Like I ain't fucking with this shit. I was leaving it alone. You know what I'm saying? So I started really doing music for real, professionally. And then when I got on,
you saying you ain't had no business dealings with him for 35 years?
Yeah.
Okay.
Longer than that.
So when he reached out to you And when where at in this joke, this last 25 years, did he reach out to you? When he first went to jail, well, Irv them had him then, right?
Yeah, Irvin had him.
So when did he reach out? In the last 10 years, maybe? Or when did he reach out to you?
Nah, he never reached out to me. He never reached out to me.
He just simply said what you wasn't doing.
Yeah, what I wasn't doing.
So he felt like he was supposed to kind of, and I'm going to say it, I don't know how much older he is than you, but it seems to me like in the early 80s or whatever, you was moving with him, he was kind of the leader and y'all was following behind him. But since then, you transitioned to who you transitioned to, and you felt like him saying what he's saying was kind of little boy you. Like you know what you're supposed to do, but yet you ain't been part of his organization for 35 years.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So these things that's coming out his mouth, you feel is just an attack to slander your name because you didn't do what he felt you were supposed to do.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Got you. Right now, I seen you put up a post and you wish him the best of luck with this project, right? And I'm still sensing that you still, for some reason, have some kind of sense of loyalty to this individual because I know when somebody's been around, there's always things to talk about, always things a person know. Whether it's about a female, whether you see something happen and then nobody else seen happen, somebody might have took something, might have owed something, and the same energy wasn't put out towards that individual as it was towards others. But you don't seem to even be motivated to do a back and forth with him. Is it out of fear? Is it out of respect? Or is it out of
it's not out of fear, right? And it's definitely out of respect because I know the type of time what his mind state is where he at. And I know the other individuals that plays a part in this that make him, yo, bro, you need money, you need to get money to the top. What we gonna do? We'll grab Bimmy, put his name in it, say this, that, and we can get him. I already know the love he has for me. My man talks to him all the time, tell me. You know what I'm saying? So I know the love he got for me, I know the love I got for him. I know the type of time we on right now. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I gotta call a spade a spade. Mm-hmm. I think you thought what kind of love he had for you because what just came out of that man's mouth is something you say about an op. You don't say that about family.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
You get what I'm saying? I think at this point in time, you got to start keeping it real with yourself and who you are and who they are and how they see you and who you not to them. That man came out his mouth and said, Bimmy is a CI and been a rat for 40 years. Mm-hmm. You cannot say, regardless of who you talking to and what they telling you, I don't think you heard about a Supreme mouth that he had love for you. Or you just hearing it second and third hand, bro.
Yeah. Let me tell you something, right? I've been with Supreme probably 4 or 5 years, bro. That's it. Through my life. 4 or 5 hustling 4 or 5 years. I didn't been around like I was on 4 or 5 years. I come out of high school. My first case I ever had was a fight in the school. I put this nigga in the hospital. Right? Preem, my man Dalu, my mom and my sister came to the precinct, came and got me. You know what I'm saying? Cause I was fighting in high school and I put the nigga in the hospital. Right? And I got out. I was like, yo, I'm out. My man like, yo, be quiet, nigga. You ain't do no time. That was that. Right? That's the only case I had around this man until we all got caught together. And then we got caught together. The case is open. You can see it. I got youth offended. Youth offended in New York is you give it a year probation. They made me wash fucking church cars for damn near 6 months. I'm washing cars.
This wasn't the 85. This is what they gave you for the 85?
For the 85 case.
So you was a minor?
Yeah, I was a minor. I was youth offended. They gave me youth offended. Why else?
So they didn't put none of the drugs, the guns, or whatever they may have found in that residence on you?
No, it was too many of us. They didn't want me. It was the older guys. They had records. They've been up north. They've been upstate. They've been in jail. I never had a record. I never been arrested before. That's my first arrest.
Okay, so I remember you telling me, I could be wrong with the numbers. You did like 2 to life or 2 to 5?
No, 3. 3 to life. 3 to life.
3 to life bid. What year was that? And what?
That was 90. That was in 92. 92, and I was a direct sale to a federal, not a federal, to an agent. To this dude set me up with this chick. I went in our house. I did the sale. They said they need work. I came with the work. I went to the projects, got the work, gave them the work. Hold it, you hold that. We go back to the crib. They got it open. They said, how can we get more? So they busted shit down. They busted over in front of me. I'm like, nah, these niggas ain't right. So I said, yo, go through him. The nigga that originally called me. So I said, so I left that alone. You know what I mean? So
okay,
that was,
was that Supreme teamwork or you was operating on your own?
No, I was working on my own.
Got
Preem been gone. I've been working on my own.
But I thought Preem came home in 91, 92.
No. No, he didn't. He was still locked up. Matter of fact, Preem was still locked up.
I mean, I'm just trying to get the timetable right because I hear he called 10 years in 85, so I'm thinking...
He still locked up.
I was locked up. He didn't come home till about 8, 9 years.
Yeah, no, he was locked up when I was inside. I remember that because it was something happened.
You called this 3 to life. Supreme was still doing the bid from the 85 case.
Nah, he been home from that. He did the bid from that. But when I got in, he was outside. He came out when I was inside.
Okay, so what I'm saying is when you caught that 3 to life, was Supreme on the streets or was he still in prison?
He was still in prison.
So you caught your time, and while you doing your time, he comes home.
Yes.
Okay, so when you came home, was he still on the street?
Yes, he was on the street.
Did you guys have any interaction, or you went your way?
No, let me explain something to you. Right? I'm gonna tell you a story. Right? I'm in jail. There was a chick named Lillian. Right? I was fucking with her. She was my collect call. I call her. She would make all my calls for me to collect to the people. I call her. She would call other people for me. Right? Whatever I talk to on the phone, girls, whatever. She goes out to the Manhattan proper one night. She sees Supreme outside. Right? Supreme see her. He don't know her. She don't know him. So he goes to do BJ and say, who that girl right there? He said, oh, that's Bimmy bitch, like that. So Preem being who he is, cocky, he goes to her. Right? He said, what's your name? He said, he told her name, whatever. She said, you fucking Bimmy? Like that. And she said, who ain't fucking Bimmy? Right? So he liked that about her. Boom. Next thing, week later, I call her phone. She gets on the phone quiet. I'm like, yo, why you so fucking quiet? What's up? She starts crying. Supreme. I said, Supreme, what's up? What happened? What's going on? She said, no, you, him, I don't know what to do. Do what? I said, hold on, man. He come to your crib? He said, yeah. I said, yo, when he coming back? He said, today. I said, I'm going to call you back. And I said, make sure you're there. Boom. He gets on the phone with me. So, yo, what's up, nigga? I said, what's up? I said, Supreme, I'm going to fucking this bitch. I said, don't stop my calls. Right? Then he said, yo, I'm going to take care of the bill. Don't worry about I'll pay the bill. Don't worry, I'll take care of it. Just like that, man.
So he was she was kind of, you felt like, she felt like Supreme wanted to shut down her talking to you.
Yeah.
He was in the jack. And so so you talked to him while you was in there. When you paroled, he on the street, you on the street.
A lot of people in
Did y'all interact?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Was it business or was it just...
No business.
Salute to my guy, Trish is in the chat. I missed a few people in the chat. Dexter in the chat. Steffi in the chat. I think Super Dub Nation. They already got you. They already think I got you, but so what? I got you again. Giving like 706 in the chat. If I ain't shot you out, please let me know or re-comment or something in the chat so I can make sure I get you, man. Salute. Thank you.
I didn't know. I never did business no more with him. There was no business. None.
So y'all didn't hang out together. It's just
when we hung out. We hung out before. We hung out. Then you know I just stopped. I just stopped coming around and stopped fucking around. I just chilled. I just like trying to get my life together.
Okay, so when he caught that case with Irv now, that case, right?
Yeah.
How many years had it been since you had already went your way and everybody was doing their own thing?
Shit, like 25. 25?
No, I couldn't. Well, it couldn't have been that long because he caught his case, what, early 2000s?
No, he got his case 2000. Like I said, like
okay, you
25
came
years.
home, what? You came home in 95, right?
Yeah. I started working at Def Jam in 97.
Okay, so it probably was only about 3 years.
Yeah, about 3 years. I started at Def Jam. I got a tattoo on my arm. I started at Def Jam in 97.
So when you started at Def Jam and Supreme was trying to make his move into doing movies and fuck around with music, he didn't attempt to contact you to try to see what you had going on to plug in?
No, he didn't. He didn't. He didn't.
Gotcha. So you was never mentioned their names.
That's
and
right, Mike Brown.
That had anything to
like, hey, what he said, what Mike Brown said. Hit that like button like you like something, man. Show your boy some love. I'm trying to get that algorithm. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking. Thank y'all, though. I appreciate it.
Do with his current case right now.
No, I don't know why.
No, I'm just around. What I'm establishing is, so the timeline says this. In 1985, Supreme, it was a raid. 2 different locations. You went to jail with Supreme for one location. The other location, 4 people went to jail. They didn't find nothing. They let all them go. Right? Yeah. I'm guesstimating you start dealing with Supreme, what, 82, 83, 84?
No, 84. Ended like middle 84.
84. So you was dealing with 84. Supreme a little over a year. You got busted. You a minor. Supreme got sentenced to the 10 years. They give you...
We don't care about that CS2 back, man. All we care about is salute and check it out TV in the chat. Salute to my guy in the chat. Salute. Salute to Fan West TV again. Blue Snitch Da Vinci. They all rats, bro. They all rats. We just gonna establish across the board that these niggas all be telling. And everybody know that they telling. But we won't know that they telling until they don't do something that they was supposed to be do, that they was told to do. Some shit like that.
Some probation or whatever you gotta do, whatever you had to do as a minor. You do it. Supreme comes home 90, well, before Supreme comes home, you catch a direct sale, 3 to life. While you're doing the 3 to life, Supreme comes home. He's on the street. You both end up having dealings with the same female who was your little 3-way collect, call, connect. Supreme finds out, questions her, makes her feel a little uncomfortable. You call back, spoke to him, told him you don't care what he do with the broad, just don't kill your 3-way connect. He didn't kill that. You end up coming home. When you come home, y'all both on the street. Y'all hang out time to time. No business dealings, no street activity. You get the job at Def Jam 97 sometime. Preem's doing whatever he's doing, whether he catch a violation, whether he's on the street. You have no dealings with what he's doing. 2000 or whatever the case may be, or could be a year or 2 off. He catches the case with Murder Inc. You're not named in the case. You had nothing to do with it. You and Preem wasn't doing no business, although you were in the Def Jam building. He was trying to conduct music and movie business. He never reached your way. And since then, you've been doing what you've been doing, and he's been doing time. And now all of a sudden, 40 years later from the date, he's naming you to be a CI, but nothing in the documentation supports that. That's the gist of this, right?
Yes.
All right, cool.
You said it.
Well, listen, Bimmy, I will tell you this. I read the paperwork. I don't see your name in the paperwork. I'm a little kind of confused on why it would take 40 years. I thought if...
Salute to the queen. She is physically in the chat, man. Salute to the queen, man. Selena is in the building. That shit was hilarious. Fantasy Bambi is in the chat. Salute to you, too. Pulling up and showing love with all those little stars and all that. Appreciate all that in the chat, man. Appreciate the love, man. Y'all, I'm not doing this with y'all, man. I'm not doing this.
If he was going to deal with you about this, even if he wanted to wait because y'all was so close or maybe knew your family, I think he would have dealt with this when he came home after you. When you came home after doing the light bid, right? He would have said something, dealt with it or whatever. Back in those days, people was dropping like flies for various reasons. Again, he's been in there, let's say, roughly 25 years on this joke, and we're just hearing about it. It's not like he was keeping this information because he had a board hearing, because right now he's still in there, and if he was going to get out, he would still have the same hearing. So we can eliminate that. So once again,
Nah, a little bit. Him and Wack been working together. They been cool. Wack done brought that nigga to the ad. Let me see if that's what you were saying. This is Bimmy exposure interview. Now he worked with Wack. Yeah, they been working together. Oh, I don't know about working together, but I know that they both had that bond because that's what Wack do. Get close, get that information on you and shit, and then flip the script, play like he been helping you and defending you the whole time. I've been defending you the whole time. That old bullshit, but yeah, like I said, anybody that I see associate with this dude, I'm automatically assuming you ratting, something going on with you. That's a fact. So I ain't falling for none of that dumb shit no more. I already know. If you align yourself with that dude, then I know what you all about, period.
I think it's the power using the tongue as a sword. I've been in this situation. Big, you did it to me on this turn in, said whacking 600 is the reason why I'm going. And then when this indictment paperwork come out, is everything in there but whacking 600, right? But the people, because of the popularity vote, will listen to these things. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It could be legal ramifications behind this, especially if it's coming out in some type of documentary, because it's slander, and people could really get their money out of this. So people got to watch certain things they do and say. But we're gonna conclude it here. I felt like it wasn't no need to bring you on personally because I already ran through the paperwork, but it's definitely a need to address it. So what I'm gonna do today on my 100 show channel is I'm gonna go through the paperwork, read the paperwork, and then I'm gonna let the people hear Bimmy speak, and then from there, whatever the naysayers want to do with it, they do with it. At the end of the day, if we going by the rules of the streets, it says we have to be able to read it and identify who they talking about. So at this point,
Right. In your words, where is the work?
And we concluded right there, bro. I appreciate your time and efforts, and for even giving me this content and taking time to speak with me. And I'm gonna address it with your permission and consent. I'm gonna address this paperwork, go through the paperwork, and address this. And I will let the people hear you speak. Are you good with that?
No question. And the crazy about it is, my man just told me about the other house with 4 people. So you really mixing shit up, dog. You said I was in that house. No, I was in the house with you.
You was in jail with him.
Yeah, I was in jail with you, my nigga.
You wasn't in there.
No, we was in the bullpen. My man Brett knocked this nigga out. Piece of your pre nigga, he was on the bench. Pre knocked the nigga out. Boom, boom. Like, come on, dog. I go to 75 with you. Me and Pre and Boom. We in the bullpen, dog, all of us. I'm in there with y'all niggas.
Yo, bro, if you could say something right now in the state that they have your name, if you could say something to Preem, if you was on the phone right now with Preem, what would you say to him?
Why would you do that? Like, I'm from your school. Why would you do that? Like, why would you, and I ain't gonna say waste all his time, because all of it is bullshit. Why would you do that to me and listen to these niggas out in the streets to make you say some shit against me that you know it ain't true? Why would you do that? You know what I mean? It don't add up. Bro, I got arrested with you. I didn't go nowhere. I'm with you in the pen. I can't make that up. I'm in the pen with you. You told me to play adults. I was too young. He said, yo, play adults. Because they want me to go to adolescence by myself because they say niggas wild. Don't let them go there by himself. He's too young. He never been to jail. Yo, play adults. Come with us.
They wanted to be able to watch
you. Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, well, look, we're going to conclude it at that, bro. It don't get more powerful than that, but, end of the day, this James, Bimmy, Atney, everybody know who he is. You keep your head up, keep doing what you're doing, bro. And you need to come down there, man, and build with me and Steve down there, man. We got the fight thing going on, man.
I know, he was telling me, I'm coming.
Yeah, come check us out, man. I'll see you soon.
All right, big dog.
All right.
So, there you have it. Directly from
Eve to me is basically freedom. It's a giant open universe where you can do what.
But what's bothered me is it's been 40 years. From what he say, when Preem caught the 10-year bid in 85, him and some dude named Just or whatever ran the organization. So you got the same paperwork that we got today. Prince dropped the paperwork, in the chat for the Supreme case that we're talking about. So you guys can copy and paste it and read it for
Preem
yourself.
was the businessman. Prince was the
It
killer.
was just confusing on.
Preem was the
You went for
businessman.
85.
Prince was the killer.
You get caught. He get out to 91, 92. He catch you 3 to
was
life.
The businessman. Prince was
He's
the killer.
coming to see you and doing things for you up under your organization. While you're there, you got the same paperwork. It's the same paperwork that we're looking at today. You have back then. You never say anything. Look, see this? There it goes. There it goes.
Where would go? Oh, he's showing something on his line. I got something else we're gonna spin off too. Did y'all know Jeremy Green has a podcast? And he had Whack and R&B and Cheddars on there. It's confusing though. I'm gonna show y'all in a second. I'm pretty much over this, right? We just gonna conclude that right there in the words of young Ann Hefe, who don't care about number what that check says. Conclude right there. Young Ann Hefe, salute to him. He be concluding all type of shit. So they just dropped a podcast. Now this is confusing as hell to me because the one title I seen, it says, let me see if it'll show y'all.
We got a huge fight. He's like, he always thinks someone's out to get him. Okay. He's like, no, someone's trying to.
Let me rewind. Let's go back a little bit. Because I haven't watched it, but I just was skimming through because I was confused at this title, right? It says WACK100's Fed allegations just got way deeper. But then when you go you actually go to their page, right? It's the same video, I think, and everything, but it has a whole different title. And that's confusing to me. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up real quick. Because when I went to go grab the actual link, it's the same video, length and time, everything. But the title is different. Okay, on my phone it's showing that now. That's crazy. But on my Stand on the Media YouTube page, it's not saying that. I'm tripping off of that. It says on what I'm looking at right now, it says the $500,000 mistake that could end Cool Kicks forever. Same video, same everything. Totally different title. But y'all see what that title says right there. Am I tripping or am I tripping? Because that's what grabbed my attention, is the title we're looking at right now. WACK100's Fed allegations just got way deeper. Like that is what made me say, oh shit, what is it? But when you actually go to the page, unless it's something I'm doing wrong, same video, same length of time, everything, right? Yeah. It says something totally different. So, nevertheless, I'm tired of listening to that other shit anyway. So let's check this out. Let's see what they talking about here.
You ready?
Ready when you are.
I spent time in the game.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to Simplistic.
Damn, nigga can't get the name out, right?
It
Simplistic.
immediately looks like that. I'm chewing. You gotta do this
Simplistic.
shit.
This is the Simplistic Podcast.
I'm chewing. I'm sorry.
Today is affirmative
That out. He could not get that out. Nino Black in the building, man. Salute to Nino Black is in the building, man. I saw it too. They homies. Oh, so you seen this simplistic podcast? You seen this episode? They did it on purpose. Is that what that is? So did anybody watch this? Is it worth watching? Because I'm not about to sit here and go through a whole hour of some bullshit. That's what I'm not about to do. I already just went through a whole damn near an hour of some bullshit. So if y'all seen that already, please let me know if it's even worth reviewing, because I can go around that. And we can conclude this live right there. Unless there's something else out there. Let me see what you're saying there, Shane. Okay, lady, I see you in the kitchen cooking. That shit look good. Sue Surf sign, snitch plea, WACK100. Wait a minute. What is Keep It G talking about? Hold up. Oh, he just sit in the car talking. I don't want that shit. Thought he had some actual content or something. My nigga Deuce, boy, he working, boy. I see you. I don't want to react to none of that. Boy, I ain't gonna lie, that Rich Trapper shit and Rich Trapper, ODM Slim, The Viral Way, and Flacco, all that little rendezvous shit, that shit is interesting. I'm not gonna lie. I would not react to it, though. I would not react to content amongst peers, people that I actually cool with or work cool with, or whatever the case is. Everything to me ain't content, man. I just can't do that. It's not my thing, man, but that shit is interesting. It's entertaining, to say the least. Let me go to the chat. Let me see what y'all say. They ride wag dick the whole time. You about 20 minutes of it, and you almost threw up in your mouth. Okay, so yeah, we not even gonna entertain that. I guess Guess we can conclude that right there, because I don't see nothing out there worth reacting to. Every single person in history. All right, The Viral Way. I'm waiting on Lil Woody, though, bro. I don't know why I keep saying that nigga name like that. Ever since I heard that nigga correct somebody, but say, nah, I'm cool, you can say Lil Woody. I always say Lil Woody. I try to pronounce people's name the way that they say that their name is supposed to be pronounced. Like, my middle name is DeMarcier, but the U is silent. And people be like, DeMarcio. Like, y'all crazy, bro. Just DeMarcier. D, it's cool, Yeah, but they don't be doing that U silent to the motherfucker. Silent the way CS, it's the opposite of CS2 back. Yeah, it's the opposite. Reggie Wright on Mob James claiming him. I don't react to no Reggie Wright content, boy. He will strike the shit out your ass. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna bite me, nigga. And I'll be shocked that you poisoned me. Nigga, what? Nigga, please. Yeah, I think that's it, though. I think that is, yeah. Damn. Emergency of HK City Hooves versus, I don't really get into the gang politics that deep. You know what I'm saying? Especially living out here, you know? Yeah, man, I don't see nothing out there worth reacting to. Oh, wait a minute. Like, responsible by so what he calling him a federal informant. Is this something? Oh, okay, yeah, we already reacted to that. That's just no jumper talking about a whole bunch of bullshit. You know who I seen? He was doing this shit and he just disappeared, but I can't really say nothing because I'll do that on a nigga real quick. Is AI Prophet or AL Prophet or whatever that fool name is. But I ain't gonna lie, he be doing views, though. He be really doing views and don't be talking about nothing. Not a damn thing. Look at Gumby. Gumby out here telling like a mug. Still screaming this Hoover. Man, they just leading our people to the slaughter, man. That's what's sad about it. Like, that's why I take this content shit so personal, man, because I know exactly what the fuck is going on. Sometimes I be wishing I didn't. Sometimes I be wishing I was asleep. I ain't gonna lie to you. I be wishing I was asleep to some of this shit. Because you can't unknow what you know. You know what I mean? You can try, but you can't really unknow what you know. And I know a lot. And there's so much that a nigga don't know. You know what I'm saying? Find the Bimmy interview with Matt Hoffa. Wow, what's up with that interview? Hold on. Why y'all want to run that? Give me the name. Sound like expensive. Yeah. Gumby is trying to get a play going. Yeah. 1,000% giving life. 1,000%. That's what he's doing. Yep. The people who don't see, I can't knock everybody, right? Who don't see it, because if you're not really tapped in to what's going on, like paying attention to it like we do every day, like we really be paying attention to everything going on. You know what I'm saying? But if you're not, like, if you're out living life, that's why, man, I can never do this as I mean, I guess I could do this as full time, but I would have to find a way to separate the two. You know what I mean? Because you can get lost in the sauce of this internet shit. You can lose somebody very special and important to you all because of this type of shit. Like, it's easy to do. You know what I'm saying? It's easy to get caught up in the sauce of all this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I try to, but it happens, man. It happens, man. But I was telling somebody very special to me last night, nigga, I will disconnect from the Matrix and wouldn't give a fuck. And wouldn't give a flying fuck if it came to it. Like, I can walk away. Never. What's that saying in that movie? Never commit to something that you can't walk away within, what is it, 5-10 minutes of the heat? I forgot the name of that movie, but it's a saying, like something like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't never be so immersed in something that you can't walk away from it. You know what I'm saying? And some people, they be so immersed in this shit that they cannot walk away from it. Bimmy exposes ex co-host Chan for stealing multi-millions. So I'm looking at so is this the whole interview? Oh, it's part one. Yeah, you know what, bro? I ain't gonna lie. I can't sit here and Bimmy, Bimmy is he's a lot. He's a lot to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Shantae Cooper, what's up? What's up, girl? You doing? Salute. You pulled up late. Dang. I like when you pull up. You be rocking the chat, man. I appreciate that. Luke Cage, 0229 is in the building, man. Salute to you, man. Salute to you. I was about to end this live, man. I'm looking at this Bimmy old interview, bro, but I don't know if I want to listen to this shit with Bimmy. Because Bimmy is a lot. Salute to Bimmy, though, the printing team, man. Salute to the team. No, I think I'm going to conclude, though, so I can do some videos, put some actual videos out, get some real money going, because ain't no money really in the lives and shit, but, I like doing them. I like rocking with y'all. I like tapping in with the people and all that good stuff. I know, Shantae. But the beauty is the replay of this will be out. So you can always run back like you will. I already know you will. Show me nothing but love in the chat. And I really do appreciate the love that you do show me. I really do. I try to respond to every single one of your comments. There be a lot of them, but I usually get to them. And I appreciate the support. I really do. Yeah, you missed it, Luke. You missed it. But it's just nothing really out right now. You know what I mean? Like, I don't necessarily want to get off, but I don't want to just play something just for the sake of throwing. You know what I mean? I just don't like doing that. Have y'all sitting there listening to another hour of some BS. Like, I don't like doing that. Has anybody seen King Pill lately? What's up with King Pill? Jesus. He went MIA. I mean, his shit pop up every now and then, but it wasn't like what it used to be. Like, what happened to King Pill? You know? He just disappeared, like just fell into the you know. Pulls up on WACK. Wait a minute, hold up. Nah, this ain't just the same shit we just listened to. Bimmy pulls up on WACK and blacks out in response. And he just dropped this 33 minutes ago. Hold on, let me see something real quick. Yeah, I think this the same shit, y'all. Yeah, it's the same shit. Ray Gibbs out here, boy. He is double and triple dipping his toe in that water, boy, ain't he? I ain't reacting to that shit again. God, no. They tried to take it down. The two. Nope. Yeah, it ain't nothing really out here, man. I don't want to just hold y'all like that. Is that Big U on stage? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, all right. That's what's up. DJ Academy speaks on new update in the whole whatever. Oh, no, we don't want to talk about our murder Mike case and all that old weird ass shit. I'm cool on that. Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all. It's really nothing out right now. But if something do drop, I will go live again. No problem. You know that. I don't have no problem doing that. La la la. Gang support. Yup. Appreciate the support. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Shantae Cooper. I'm glad you here. So you had said in one of my videos in the comment section to go check out SBGB TV. And that's the only reason why I responded to it, because I think that's like the second time or third time I didn't see you mention him in the comment section, which is fine. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But just so you know, I could never. I don't know if you've seen my responses to those comments. You will never see me react to his content again. I reacted to his videos in the beginning and shouted him out, showed him love and everything. But in the beginning, what I used to do was I would do my reaction towards the end of the video. You know, so I didn't take away from the message. I wasn't stepping over the message. You know what I mean? And I wasn't like in tune to what the YouTube rules and regulations were at the time. Even though I was a little bit, I just thought it was just stupid. You know what I'm saying? Because I hated when I would listen to a reaction and the person is stopping every 30 seconds to say something. I hated it. So I was like, I don't want to be that guy. So I'll react I'll do a little bit in the beginning, I'll do a little bit in the end. And I explain all that in the beginning. That's how I'm going to do the video. I shouted him out and everything. It was a 4-hour video, but I only took 23 minutes of it. And it was the part, it was right in the beginning of the no jumper incident. And he had brought this guy Turtle called in, and he was, laying in the CS2 back, and he was breaking down what happened to Morrison, that they coming for CS2 back. And I thought it was a very important message that really did need to get out there. So I just reacted to the 20-some minute clip of this 4-hour long video, shouted him out and everything. Then I reacted towards the end and all that. Soon as that video went up, like not even an hour later, he hits me up in the comment section telling me to take it down because I didn't react to his video the right way and I didn't ask him for permission. And I got pissed at it, like right off the bat, because I'm like, what you mean I didn't react to it? I did. He said I took his whole video, a 4-hour fucking video. I only took 20-some minutes of it and used it. So I said, clearly he ain't listened to this shit. You know what I'm saying? He just power tripping. You know what I mean? So I took it down. I moved on from it. Then fast forward to the whole audios being released of Monster and WACK100 having him and Loose Cannon on the phone and all that. And I was in communication with IBM Hoodlum. Salute to my guy IBM Hoodlum. It's been a while since I talked to him, man, but I like that young man. You know what I'm saying? Him and his wife, they moved and bought a house on a ranch, and they do the family shit. I just love old school traditional value type shit. So I gravitated to the young man because he was young, but he was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Doing big things. So me and him, we linked up right out the gate, and we caught SBGBTV clearly just flat out fucking lying. Caught his hand in the cookie jar. WACK was feeding him information. He was feeding him content. So while people are sitting there listening to him, and this ain't to bash the brother again, but it's just the facts. The facts are the facts. While he's sitting there bashing CS2 back, making it seem like he going at WACK and all that, that's who was giving him the information. And we caught him red-handed. Red-handed. And WACK set him up really good, too. Because IBM Hoodlum and me and him, we call him out like, that's where you got the information from. You got the video from WACK. That's how you got the phone call. WACK tells him, nah, look, tell him that you got it off of Loose Cannon's page. It's on Loose Cannon's page. Tell him that's where you got it from. Everything could be smooth. Because we was on to him. IBM Hoodlum had me stressing because I did a whole video about it prior to that. You know what I'm saying? And went live and did it up. So I'm sitting there like, damn, do we really got egg on our face in this moment? IBM Hoodlum was like, just give me 1 minute. Hold on, I'm working on something. And then he put the pieces together. So the audio that so SBGBTV says, I got the audio from Loose Cannon's page. That's where I got, and he was calling us dickheads. He was calling us all dickheads. That's where I got it from, dickheads. That's what really pissed me off, because he was cocky and arrogant. I know he wouldn't say that shit. He wouldn't dare say that in my face. You know, but niggas get on here and get superhero type of energy, you know? So that's what really was annoying me about the nigga, because I knew he wouldn't be talking like this in a nigga presence. But it's cool, it's internet shit. But he just kept calling us dickheads and dickheads and dickheads. So, but he didn't know, WACK, I ain't gonna salute WACK, but then WACK did a number on this sucker. WACK tells him, you got it from Loose Cannon's page. So that's what he did. We found out that the audio that's on Loose Cannon page is an edited version. And SB had both audios on his page at the time. Both audios up from when he originally played the audio. When he originally dropped the monster audio with Loose Cannon. And then the video with him calling us ickhead, saying where he got the audio from. 2 different audios. Dummy didn't even know. Didn't even go double check. Didn't go do none of that. He just ran with it because WACK set his dumb ass up. That's when I seen that little bromance that they had was officially over, because I said it in my reaction to that, and I let SBGBTV know, WACK lined your dumb ass up. Yeah, he lined you up. See, that audio that you say that you got from Loose Cannon's page is an edited version. It's 2 different parts of a conversation put together. The audio that you originally dropped is the entire conversation. And you can clearly hear the difference. Clearly. It's like you gotta be really dumb not to catch that. You know what I'm saying? If we're telling you, look, all you gotta do is go to his own page. You ain't got to go to Loose Cannon page. Go to SBGBTV's page. Go back 6 months from when he did his reaction to the original audio. Now fast forward to when he just most recently reacted to the same audio, but from Loose Cannon's page, and you can hear that. You can clearly see the difference. You can see that there's same conversation, 2 different parts of a conversation merged together. Why Loose Cannon did it like that, who knows? Who cares, right? But thank God that he did it, because if he didn't, we wouldn't have never caught it. Like I say, man, once compromised, always compromised. Period. It's just that simple. So the lion talking about, I took your whole video shit, and you power tripping, and now all of a sudden he doing reactions and shit to other people's content. It's crazy. And then that. I could never fuck with that dude again, you know? It's all love, though. It's all love. Wish him nothing but the best, though. I don't have a hating bone in my body towards the man. I just know he's full of shit. And he was over there misleading those people. But that GoFundMe shit, all of that. All of that. He said he would never communicate. This is why I took it so personal, because he was telling his people, I would never have a conversation with these people outside of what we do on this phone line. And I thought that was very commendable when he first said it. But if that's the case, nigga, how did you get the information from WACK? You didn't do it on your live, did you? Because we didn't see it. So how was you getting the information from WACK then? How was you getting the information from the other guy that got beat up at the place? What's his name? Jay Reed. How'd you get that? How'd you get certain information from him? How you get certain information from these certain people from Monster? How'd you do it? So you just out here lying to these people, misleading these people. I don't respect it. I don't respect it at all. Period. That's one thing you will never, ever see or hear from me. You will never hear a conversation, me and CS2 Back ever talking, ever. Not for content, not for nothing. I do not fuck with him, and it's going to stay that way forever. And there's no amount of money or content that a person can give me to have me do that. It's not that serious. But some people got a price. Some people definitely got a price. But, I mean, since then, you know, the bromance is over. WACK lined him up really good on that one. And now he's back on the full hate WACK campaign. He was getting information from WACK to go at Reggie Wright about the alleged affair between him and a guy named Said. You can see the nigga on the live going through the messages as they come in from WACK, telling them about the alleged affair between Reggie Wright and Said. Facts. All fucking facts. Who was texting you that information? Where'd you get that information from? And Reggie, he automatically knew where that was coming from and why. He knew it. But hey, you know, you can shovel shit to a person and sell it, and I guarantee they'll buy it if you make them believe it. You dig what I'm saying? But no, that there will never be a reaction to that nigga content ever in life again. He doesn't need me to do it anyway. He's doing just fine over there, off of misleading the people. So he's doing just fine from all the misleading he was doing in the past. I hope he corrected that. I really do. You know, I do believe that everybody can correct themselves and change and shit. You know, I believe in that. I just couldn't fuck with it. Once you compromise, you're always compromised. Same thing for young NFA who don't care about nothing but what the check say. I support him. I think he a dope rapper. I really do. Like I don't down talk the man. I think he's very talented. But once he showed me he can be bought and he's compromised, yeah, I can never fully fuck with that ever again. You know what I mean? Just can't do it. Damn, I like. Yeah, man. I hate the Tooth Fairy is not real either. Bunnies are, but Tooth Fairy isn't. And that nigga was compromised at one point. That Scandalous Los Angeles even did a reaction to it. He don't. When have you seen him to go just out of his way to fuck with somebody? You know what I'm saying? He doesn't. We're very similar. He's gonna stand on integrity. And if I was wrong, I would have came out. I thought I was gonna have to come out and do this long video issuing this fucking apology to this sucker and everything. So salute to my man IBM Hoodlum, man. Boy, that nigga was like Kobe in the fourth quarter with 3 seconds on the clock, way in the motherfucking corner, nigga. The way he came up with that bitch, I was like, boy, you got a nigga out here on an island by myself. I don't know what's about to happen. But man, he figured it out. Because something just didn't add up. It just didn't add up. Because we know for a fact the only person who had that audio was WACK. The full audio. Not the edited version. The full audio. WACK had it. That's who we got it from. Yeah, man, I hate to tell y'all, man. It's the truth. It's just the honest to God truth. My right hand to God. I wouldn't lie to y'all. I wouldn't cap. I swear to God I wouldn't. On my daughter, that nigga was compromised. On my daughter's soul, that nigga was compromised, man. He know it. You can see the nigga was sweating bullets when in real time when he was discovering that WACK had lined him up. You can see it. I ain't never heard that nigga stutter so many motherfucking times. Yeah, in real time, this nigga was discovering it's like, oh shit. Yeah, that's what your dumb ass get. That's what your dumb ass get. You didn't need that nigga for content like that. All that time he was coming to your page and shit. Nigga, I was more than enough. Why you lie to them people? Tell them people you wouldn't communicate with these people outside of your show. Why you lie like that? Some niggas just suckers. That's all I can say. But I'm going to get up out of here, man, because I'm going on about that sucker, you know, but I'm not. Man, y'all be good, man. Happy Friday to all of y'all. Blessings to all of y'all, man. Have a safe weekend, you know. Enjoy your families. Enjoy your loved ones, man, and all that. See y'all when I see y'all. Stand on the media. Thank you, Fantasy Bambi, Michael Brown, in the whole chat. Let's go. Ain't nothing wrong. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with it, Queen. You know what I'm saying? I check him out. I ain't telling y'all to check him out or not to check him out. I'm just saying, niggas be out here lying to y'all about being compromised. I'm telling you. It's just a fact. Blessings, Megan Davis. You stay. I'm coming to get my plate. You stay clean and beautiful, Queen.